Who is the old king from the House of the Dragon? The longest reigning monarch in the history of Westeros, Jaehaerys I. Targaryen reigned from 48 to 103 AC for 55 years. By the time of King Viserys, Jaehaerys was known as Jaehaerys the Old, or the Old King, for he was aged and feeble. But this was not always the case, as maesters speak of him more reverently as Jaehaerys the Conciliator, or the Wise. Even though Aegon Targaryen and his sisters conquered the Seven Kingdoms, Jaehaerys truly made them one. At 48 AC, King Maegor Targaryen died, his throat and arms impaled upon the Iron Throne. Jaehaerys took the throne as the last male Targaryen left. He was only 14 years old when he became king, just 2 years shy of manhood. So his mother, the Dowager Queen Alyssa, became Queen Regent until her son would come to rule in his own right. But Jaehaerys was not just a figurehead. As soon as he was crowned, he ensured his voice was heard in court. His first order of business was dealing with the supporters of his uncle, Maegor the Cruel. Maegor had usurped the Iron Throne for himself. Therefore, his rule was counted as illegitimate, and if it was to be counted as illegitimate, his supporters had committed treason against the true king. Their punishment was to be death. This was the immediate suggestion of Queen Alyssa, who suffered much under Maegor's reign. But Jaehaerys climbed upon the Iron Throne and announced, "There will be no trials, no tortures, no executions. The realm must see that I am not my uncle. I shall not begin my reign by bathing in blood." His words were powerful, but carried no legal force until he came of age. Power rested in the regent and the king's hand. But Queen Alyssa, who still desired vengeance, obeyed her son, saying, "It would make him seem weak, and he must never seem weak." So Jaehaerys' orders were carried out, and Maegor's supporters were left free, without harm, their lands and titles restored, though hostages were taken. But this order did not extend to all. Maegor's headmen, jailers, torturers, and confessors were all judged guilty of aiding Tiana of the Tower in the torture and murder of Jaehaerys' brother, Prince Viserys Targaryen, and was sentenced to death. Their heads were sent in a box to Queen Alyssa, along with the hands they had dared to use against the blood of the dragon.